An average person might consume about 500 to 1,000 ice creams in their entire lifetime. It sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But where we are standing today, that many ice creams are produced, frozen, and packed every 3 seconds. Welcome to the Mega Ice Cream Factory. This isn't your average kitchen. This is an engineering marvel where over 50,000 liters of fresh milk and premium chocolate are processed every single day. Here, the machines never sleep and the production line never stops moving. But have you ever wondered how these bars freeze into a perfect shape so instantly? How is every single bar coated with an identical, flawless layer of chocolate? And the biggest mystery of all, how does this ice cream stay frozen solid on a factory floor that reaches 40 degrees Celsius? Over the next 10 minutes, we are going to pull back the curtain on this frozen world. We will take you from the giant mixers to the magic dip that creates that iconic crunch. If you think you've seen how ice cream is made before, trust me, you haven't seen anything like this. So, fasten your seatbelts. Maktic is taking you on a journey that will cool your heart and blow your mind. Let's get started. The journey of a perfect ice cream bar begins long before it hits the freezer. It starts with the arrival of massive milk tankers, delivering thousands of gallons of fresh dairy every single morning. This isn't just any milk. It is strictly tested for fat content and purity before it even enters the factory's stainless steel vanes. Inside these giant silver silos, the base is created. Imagine a blender the size of a 2-story building. This is where fresh cream, liquid sugar, and milk solids are combined. The scale is staggering. To keep the texture consistent, the mixture undergoes a process called homogenization. High-pressure pumps break down fat molecules to such a tiny size that the ice cream becomes impossibly smooth, preventing any ice crystals from forming. But there is a waiting game involved. Once mixed, the liquid base must age in cooling tanks for 4 to 24 hours. This aging process allows the proteins to coat the fat droplets, which is the secret behind that rich, premium mouthfeel that distinguishes a cheap snack from a high-end dessert. While the dairy base rests, the flavoring department is busy. Whether it's natural vanilla beans from Madagascar or dark cocoa from South America, the ingredients are measured with laboratory precision. A single gram off and the taste of 10,000 bars could be ruined. Once the flavor's locked in, the mixture is finally ready to face the sub-zero temperatures.
Now, the liquid gold enters the most critical phase, the continuous freezer. This isn't like your freezer at home. These industrial machines use powerful pumps to whip air into the mixture while simultaneously chilling it to exactly -5 degrees Celsius. This process, known as overrun, is what makes the ice cream light and fluffy rather than a solid block of ice. From here, the semi-frozen cream flows like a thick white ribbon toward the molding station. This is a masterpiece of synchronized engineering. Thousands of stainless steel molds move in a perfect loop, dipping into a freezing brine solution that is cold enough to freeze anything instantly. As the molds pass under the filling nozzles, a precise dose of ice cream is injected into each one. Within seconds, wooden sticks are shot into the center of the soft cream with millisecond timing. If the stick is even a fraction of a millimeter off, the entire batch could be rejected by the automated sensors. The molds then travel through a deep freeze tunnel where the temperature plunges to a staggering -40 degrees. This extreme cold locks the structure of the ice cream, ensuring that the texture remains creamy and smooth. In just a matter of minutes, the liquid we saw earlier has been transformed into a rock-solid, perfectly shaped bar ready to meet its chocolate destiny.
This is the moment everyone has been waiting for. The frozen bars are gently lifted from their metal molds by a series of synchronized robotic arms. But they aren't finished yet. They are heading toward the most satisfying part of the entire factory, the chocolate dipping station. Huge heated vats are filled with hundreds of gallons of molten premium dark chocolate. As the rows of ice cream bars pass over, they are simultaneously submerged into a deep pool of liquid chocolate. Because the ice cream is frozen to -40 degrees, the chocolate doesn't melt the bar. Instead, something called the Leidenfrost effect on a microscale isn't the focus here. It's the immediate temperature shock. The liquid chocolate snap freezes around the cream, creating a perfectly smooth, airtight shell in less than 2 seconds. In some high-end productions, the bars are then showered with roasted almonds or hazelnut pieces, while the chocolate is still slightly tacky, before being dipped a second time to lock the nuts in place. The precision is mind-blowing. If the chocolate temperature varies by even 1 degree, the shell will be too thick or too thin, ruining to crunch. Watch closely as the bars emerge from the dip. Within seconds, the glossy chocolate turns matte, a visual signal that the shell has hardened and is ready for the final stage. It is a seamless dance between fire and ice, resulting in the iconic snack that billions of people enjoy every summer. The final stage of this incredible journey is a race against time. To prevent any micro-melting, the finished bars move instantly from the dipping station into the high-speed wrapping zone. Here, automated sensors track each bar at lightning speed. Sophisticated robotic arms, guided by high-resolution cameras, pick up the bars and place them into individual foil wrappers. These wrappers are heat-sealed in a fraction of a second, creating a protective barrier that preserves the freshness and prevents freezer burn. The speed is mind-boggling. Thousands of bars are wrapped every single minute with zero human contact. But the journey isn't quite over. The wrapped bars are automatically sorted into boxes and sent through a final blast freezing tunnel. This tunnel drops the core temperature even further, ensuring the product stays rock solid during transit. From here, they are moved into giant cold storage warehouses, waiting to be shipped in temperature-controlled trucks to every corner of the globe. It is truly fascinating to see how a simple drop of milk and a bean of cocoa are transformed through massive engineering into the perfect summer treat. Next time you unwrap an ice cream bar and hear that iconic chocolate crunch, you'll know the incredible journey it took to reach your hand. Thank you for joining us on this amazing industrial tour. If you enjoyed watching this massive production, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Maktic for more behind-the-scenes looks at the world's biggest factories. We'll see you in the next one.